Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 17th through the 23rd of July 2022. I do hope you guys had a good week. I'm going to take a quick second like I normally do just to remind everyone that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. It's not really supposed to. And also keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information can be found in the box beneath this video. All right, let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Gemini? Gemini. All right, Gemini, you are starting out with the King of Swords. So, coming in with your full power, we have the Chariot and we have the King of Wands. Okay. All right. So Gemini, I like that you're stepping into your power here. King of Swords is very strong air power or air sign. So I see that you are feeling empowered this week. You're moving forward and you're moving forward rapidly. You're taking action here and it's something that you're very passionate about. So let's see who's in your energy. Yeah, this looks good. This is good energy for you. Spirit, show me who is in the energy of Gemini. All right. Five of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Wands in the reverse. And the Page of Cups in the reverse. All right, so the person who's in your energy, this is somebody who has for quite some time been feeling a little bit sad. They've been looking at the more negative aspects of what may have occurred between the two of you. But now they're starting to kind of turn that corner. They're starting to look at the connection more, starting to feel more positive and, you know, a little bit more, I'm not sure the word I'm looking for, a little bit more positive about the connection itself versus looking at the negative aspects of it. This is somebody who would very much like to resolve any issues or problems that's between the two of you. And I do see you kind of moving towards that direction as well. They are still going to be kind of holding back emotionally though. There could be a bit of immaturity with this person in how they express their emotions, but they're going to be holding back a little bit. So let's see the energy of this connection. Five of Wands reversed. Yeah, so there was some kind of conflict. There's been some problems between the two of you. That conflict is ending. And I feel like it's ending, Gemini, because you're taking charge of this situation. You're really in your power here this week, and I feel like that's what's changing this situation. Let's see what's directly affecting the connection. I see conflicts between the two of you ending. Seven of Swords. So there's possibly been some avoidance. There could have been some kind of sneaky behavior on one side or the other. But Seven of Swords isn't always sneaky behavior. We'll clarify it to see. Sometimes it can just be avoidance. So that's what's affecting the connection. It's either something that's been a little sneaky, depending upon your current situation. So take it as it resonates, or it could be avoidance. But I see that beginning to change. Those problems resolving, and it's due to you moving this situation forward. Let's look at your outcome. Show me the outcome at the end of the week, please. Page of Wands in the reverse. So something that's not being said, something that is not being communicated. Could be some bad news as well. So we'll clarify. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Now, this is underlying energy, Gemini. And so what this tells me is that, you know, there's a sense of underlying melancholy, a sense of, I keep hearing wishful thinking. I don't know why, wishful thinking. But the Four of Cups is a missed opportunity. It's looking at the problems and the things that have gone, you know, in such a difficult manner, and failing to see the cup of love that's being presented. So you may feel that this person has ignored you, or you may be ignoring the other person, which would go along with this Seven of Swords as well. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the King of Swords here for Gemini? Okay, we have the Three of Wands, and we have the Ten of Coins. Yeah, you're waiting for the forever. You're waiting for the Ten of Coins is the everything card. It's about having stability, having a long-term connection, having that stability. So that's what you're waiting for. You know exactly what it is that you want, Gemini, and you're willing to wait for that. For some of you, you're waiting for some kind of a financial payoff to come in, but regardless, you're in your power as you're waiting. Why is the Chariot here? Now, some of you could be traveling. Why is the Chariot here? All right, we have the Six of Coins reversed. We have the Four of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you took a break from someone here. This person would have been the person that you see as your partner, as your devoted partner, your wife perhaps, your long-term partner. There was a break, and I feel as if you are now moving back towards that person. You're moving in that direction again. I do see communication here. There could be some communication about losses that have occurred, about things not being equal between the two of you. There's an indication that there will be a communication about an unequal give and take in the connection. But I see communication. I see you moving towards that person to communicate after doing a lot of healing. That's the King of Wands here. Some of you may be traveling. Be careful with that, because you could lose some money with regard to that travel. All right, we have the Three of Coins, and we have the Six of Swords in the reverse. And by the way, you guys, we do have the sign of Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, earth sign energy here you could be dealing with. Okay, so I see you feeling like you're trying to move away from some kind of a chaotic situation. It may have to do with a contract. You're not able to completely move away from it. There's a sense of being kind of stuck in a way. And what's keeping you stuck there is your own passions. I do see you taking action towards building a stable foundation, which is actually what you're saying here you're willing to wait for. So I see you taking steps, taking action to actually build that stable foundation. I see you being cooperative in your actions, but still feeling a little stuck for some reason, not able to move away from something that's chaotic, even though you want to. That may be what's holding things back here as well. There may still be some chaos in this situation, even though the conflict's ending. Let's look at their energy. Why is the Five of Cups in reverse? This person is going through some changes. I can see that. Yeah, Ten of Wands reverse. Now, that's double. That they've got that card twice, so that's a very strong message that they definitely want to end any problems between the two of you. They don't know if that's possible. So they're feeling more optimistic, but they don't know if that's possible to end these problems. And I feel like one of the problems is a lack of communication. So they want that to be resolved. They're feeling more optimistic about this, though. They may not be telling you some things, so be aware of that. It's nothing like deceitful. It just, I feel like they may feel that they cannot tell you some things. There might be some problems here that they want to resolve, but there's some things that they feel they cannot tell you. And again, I don't feel like it's deceitful. I feel like it's more of a feeling like they can't relate it to you. They can't say certain things to you. Why is the Ten of Wands in reverse? They definitely really want to end any conflicts or problems between the two of you, though. That's a very strong message. Whenever we see those repeating cards, that tells me that it's a strong message. All right, so Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, again, I'm seeing there's something here they feel they can't tell you. They can't say to you. It has to do with ending some kind of problem or conflict. But they feel like they can't say some things. I do see you communicating, but they feel like they are shut down in some form. Now, they want to bring this back together. They see you as being their happiness. I feel like they can't tell you that for some reason. They can't really perhaps relate it, maybe. But there's some difficulty in them being able to relate their desire to end these problems and to bring back the happiness. Why is the Page of Cups in reverse? It could be because they're just so very reserved. All right, Nine of Cups reverse and King of Swords reverse. Now that might be it. They may think you're angry. So they're reserved, Gemini, because they feel that when you didn't get what you wanted, that you got angry. Either that or they didn't get what they wanted and it made them angry. Somebody in this equation is angry, and I feel like they are saying it's you. That you are angry when you don't get what you want, when things don't go the way you want. And so they're kind of holding back. They're pulled back. This is why they're saying they can't tell you certain things. Let's see why the Five of Wands is in reverse. I don't see that in your energy. In fact, I see you trying to be cooperative. All right, we have the Nine of Coins reversed, and we have the Magician in reverse. So like I said, I see this conflict ending. I feel like, Gemini, you're ready for this relationship. You're ready to have a relationship. The problems, the conflict that you did go through, it may have affected you. Some of you keenly felt that loss because you're wanting something that is long-term. You're wanting something that is solid and stable. So you felt that loss very keenly. But that being said, I also feel like you're now ready to engage in this connection, as long as it's going to be a long-term thing. You're not wanting something that's for a night. The person that is in your energy, I feel like they're frustrated. This person feels frustrated. They are feeling more optimistic, but they may feel there's things that they don't know that has occurred. They may feel like there's things, again, that they can't tell you. So they're feeling like they're not able to manifest this connection in the way that they want to. So let's see why the Seven of Swords is here. Because I really think that that is it's in the center of your reading. It's what's really affecting this connection. For some of you, like I said, it's going to be avoidance. For others, it might have been some kind of sneaky behavior. All right, we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Eight of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, you're seeing this as avoidance. So I see you making a decision or attempting to make a decision. That's what you're going to discuss with this person. Now, I don't see the decision being fully made at this time. You're at a juncture, you're at a crossroads, Gemini, where you're trying to make a decision. You want to make a decision that is head over heart, not an emotional decision. I do believe it is about this person. But for them, and you may have avoided that decision in the past, by the way. But I think that you're now at that juncture. You're open. You're ready for a relationship. You're ready for this relationship. But they are looking at this as in there's something here that has been maybe deceitful, lying, cheating, stealing. There's something that's not on the up and up is what they're saying. They're saying that you are their happiness, but there's certain things that they can't talk to you about. There's reasons why this relationship is not working out and it's not manifesting. They may also not be willing to put in the work that's necessary at this particular time. Let's look at your outcome. Why is the Page of Wands in reverse? There's definitely passion between the two of you. I can see that. Okay, so we have the Judgment card. We have the Six of Wands reversed. And we have the Ace of Wands. So Gemini, the person... Oh, and we have the Moon. Interesting. Okay. Didn't even see that one pop out. Okay. So it's unknown. There's some unknown things here. I feel like there's things that are not being said. There's things that are hidden. Not really being discussed, not talked about. And these are things that need to be revealed, need to be talked about. I feel like there is a reunion, or the possibility of a reunion. I see the two of you coming together. But I see you looking at this as being not successful. Not being a successful coming together because of hidden things, because of things that are not being discussed or talked about, things that are not out in the open. The person that you're connected with, they're very passionate about you. They may feel that this is more of a sexual connection. They want the sex. I'm not going to lie, they do. So I see them focused more on the sexual connection at the end of the week. But there's things that they're not revealing. They're not talking to you about. Now, Gemini, I don't feel like this person's hiding things from you necessarily. I feel like they feel that you're very angry. That you're angry when things don't go the way you want them to, and that they can't say certain things to you. So they're a bit reserved with their emotions. They're guarded. But I do see the two of you coming together. I just don't think you're going to see it as successful as you would like because of these hidden things or the lack of communication. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And that tells me that there is change underneath all of this. Change is happening, and there is a reunion. There's a bringing back together this connection here after feeling for quite some time a bit of loss. And I can see that in your energy too. So I just don't know that you're going to find it to be a successful reunion at the end of the week. But again, that has to do with things that you feel are hidden or not discussed. And there are things not being discussed. All right, so let's, I'm going to pull tea leaf cards. I'm going to pull one for you, one for them, and one for the connection. All right, for you, we have Dragon. Beware of self-delusion. So Gemini, make sure that as you're looking at this connection, you're not looking at it and, you know, making things up in your head, okay? For the person you're connected with, butterfly, a change for the better. Yeah, I told you they're going through changes. And for the connection itself, we have man. Dealings or relationship with a man. So there's some kind of a male figure, a man, in this connection that is affecting this connection. And that may be what's not being discussed or talked about. But there's a male that is affecting this connection. All right? But don't make up things, Gemini. Be careful with that. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Gemini. I appreciate so much when you like and share this video. Also appreciate subscribing. So if you want to drop a comment, feel free. I read them all. And until I see you next week in the weeklies, namaste.